What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Money Grand National Series, and for the first time ever, welcome to Road America. Getting ready for some. Oh, the volume's already. Okay, nice. Let me just turn this down a little bit. And there we go. Okay, so, as I said, welcome to Road America. We are at this track for the first time. In the Grand National Series, and really in the series in general, or in Money Car in general. As you see, Chris Mack getting accelerated. Took a second to get the car started, but yeah, there we go. So, on the pole is the 7 of Randy LaJoie. To his left side is the 21 of Kevin Harvick. Behind them, the 11, Paul Menard, the 29 of Jeff Burton. Couple MG Cup guys wanted to come over and check out the new track, so here we are. I believe this is an off-week race. I cannot remember. We'll have to see. Sonoma is coming up, so drivers could use a little bit of extra road course practice before that race. I believe this race is going to go up on a Wednesday. Guess we'll have to wait and see. But here's your first look at this racetrack. It's a pretty cool track. Pretty long track. So we're just now getting to about the halfway point in this circuit. Now into the second half of the track. Here we go around this bend, and here's the second half. So we head back downhill for this part, downhill into a 90-degree left-hander, as you'll see right here. And then after that lefty, we head back to the right, and this a long right-hander. This is what we call the carousel. So this carousel corner going to be very difficult for a lot of these drivers to nail here, but once you get it, if you get it right, you get a good run down into the next corner heading into the kink. Now in an open wheel car, you can take this corner flat out, but in these cars, as you'll see once this race starts, this corner coming up right here, you will not be able to take it flat out. You have to lift just a little bit, let the car rotate, and then get back under the gas. And this is the kink right here. And as it curves around, we'll head down in the Canada corner and have a few more turns left to negotiate after that, as we head down into the Canada corner right here. It's going to be turning left into a braking zone. Excuse me, braking zone. So that'll be a little bit difficult for these drivers as well. Now, into that uphill section once again right here, as we head through another left, and then the final corner coming up here, and then it's a long uphill straight to the start finish line. So here we go, heading up the hill for the first time. Pace car making that hard right turn on pit road, and here we go up the hill. And as we get to the top of the hill, we'll see the green flag fly, and here we go. There it is. Green flag in the air. We're racing from Road America. These drivers making it through so far. Never mind. We got a couple cars off track towards the back, and it's multiple cars. The 49 of Derek Cope, the 14 of Hines, the 43 of Aaron Fike. We got more back here. Val Wolf, doesn't like these road courses, but was trying to make a start to improve her skills. And the 84 of David Gilliland both have stalled in the gravel trap, so we'll have to get a caution to get these guys out of there. Racing back to the caution. Oh man, more cars wrecking up here as they stacked up, heading down into the left-hander right here. Chris Mack way wide and into the tire barriers. That car is done. Racing through the carousel part. Kevin Harvick was able to take the lead away from the 7 of Randy LaJoie. LaJoie, though, trying to fight back here. Meanwhile, further back, a couple cars. A bit of a gaggle here. Now heading down in the Canada corner. Doesn't look like any moves will be made. It toned down the aggressiveness just a bit. And as I say that, I look back and see they are 3 wide in the Canada corner. That is never a good idea, but they somehow made it work. And Scott Wimmer's going to gain 2 positions off of that, unless the 32 of Dave Blaney can fight back. No, Wimmer takes it on the right side, now moves over to the left and back to the right-hand side. Gets a good arc into the corner. Danny O'Quinn is going to clear the 32 as well, down the front straightaway. But here comes Blaney with a run back up the hill. Side by side at the stripe. So anyway, let's look at the replays here. We'll have to see if there's any angles of it that catch. So we see the initial start right here. They all just start stacking up behind. And there's the 86 sliding through the grass. And that causes more problems and takes the rest of the cars out with him. He's luckily able to keep it rolling and get it out of the gravel trap, but these guys back here all get stuck. The 49 is able to revert. Oh man, look at these two running into each other in the gravel. 4 cars got stuck back there though, so that was a tough break on them. Yeah, Chris Mack and others just get together, heading down into the first corner, and it stacks everybody up. Let's watch it once again here. It's hard to tell what happened for these guys to get all stacked up. Looks like going down into the corner to stack them all up. Now as we head down into turn 5, what happened here? They all just stack up once again. Too many cars in one spot. The 06 trying to make the corner. The 36 misjudges, runs into the back of him. The 12 Kaufman gets into the back of him, and they all just run over each other. There's the 0 of Curtis Davis with some heavy damage to that 0 car. The 19 of Chad Blunt got turned around, and then right here, watch, here comes the 86, Chris Mack. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. He's not going to be able to, and into the wall. And it looks like he is done for the day as well. Tough break for all these guys. Let's jump back into it. Green flag back in the air. Heading down into turn 5. Kevin Harvick trying to defend. He's going to be able to hold off that 7, it seems. Heading into this corner once again. It's going to be a struggle as there goes the 66 and the 88 around. McFarland and Scott Wimmer get together. Mark McFarland keeps it rolling. Scott Wimmer keeps it rolling. Another car was involved in that as well. Couldn't see who that was. But they're all going to keep it going here. But the caution is out once again. Looks like we got a little bit of damage. Or not damage. A little bit of debris on the track. In the racing line. And they're going to have to try to get cleaned up here. So here comes the 21. Entering the kink section of the track. Through the trees and... oh boy, here we go. Canada corner. Into the final turn. LaJoy doesn't quite hit his marks in the final corner. It's going to lose a little bit of ground there. And it's all Kevin Harvick here. Down the front straightaway. The rest of the drivers going up the hill. Into the caution flag comes the 20 of Denny Hamlin as he rounds out the top 10. We already saw what the caution was out for, so let's just jump back into it here. Green flag back in the air. They're a lap away from being halfway complete here from Road America. We made it through. So Harvick now has the lead, but here comes Jeff Burton to take second away from Randy LaJoy. Not able to. Randy pinched him really well, but Burton is going to have to do the same to that 7 car, and he does. He's going to try to use as much racetrack as he can, but can't quite stick to the quarter panel of that 7 car. Here comes Brad Teague in the 52 as well. Randy LaJoy with a wider line through the carousel. Gonna get that run out of it. Now here we go. Into the kink. Here comes the 52 to the inside. Side by side. Brad Teague is going to clear the 29 of Harvick. And how about the 7 of LaJoy? Hanging on to second place. Did a great job fighting for that position. A couple cars running a little bit wide there. The 1 of Jason Keller is one of them. Side by side up the hill and down the front straightaway. Whoa! Look at the move Shane Meal just tried to make. Couldn't quite get his nose in there, but tried it. I'm just surprised that he even attempted that. Tried to take him 3 wide, couldn't quite get it to work, and now here comes Mike Harmon. Look at the 60 of Carl Edwards as well here. 20 of Hamlin. 3 wide once again. Back down to 2. Ron Hornaday underneath Hamlin. And is going to possibly take that position. quite. Denny Hamlin fighting back. And that is a blind corner up the hill, going underneath the bridge there. So these guys brave going through there side by side. And not only side by side, but to try to outbrake each other as well. When they can't even see the corner. Hamlin all over the bumper of Edwards, trying to get by, not quite able to. Kevin Harvick though, it's been all Harvick out in front here today. So we're gonna have to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Road America. Kevin Harvick's lead is starting to shrink as here comes the Stephen LaJoie reeling him back in. Randy LaJoie did his best to fight those guys off behind him, was able to hang on to second, and now trying to catch that 21 car. Seems Harvick might be down on horsepower or something. That 21 car did not get rolling too well heading down those long straightaways. I think he might have something's definitely wrong with that 21 car. He's gonna have to hang on to it, but he definitely doesn't have that straight line speed these other guys have down these long straightaways. So we'll have to see how this plays out. But look who else is in the mix. Brad Teague starting to reel these two in as well. Won't count that 52 out either. Kevin Harvick through the carousel. He's going to have another high-speed section of the course to navigate here. He's better hope that he gets a good corner right here. He did, but I think Randy LaJoie might have gotten a better one. Here he comes with a big run heading down into the Canada corner. Randy LaJoie right there, couldn't quite get close enough to make a move, but staying in it here. Harvick seems to pull away in these corners, but Randy LaJoie has the straightaway speed. Adding up the hill once again. He's also got the draft to work with as well. That gives him an advantage. Down the front stretch, here we go. Heading into turn one, Randy LaJoie. Right there, closing in on Harvick. Couldn't get close enough. Harvick seems to have picked up the pace once again, so it doesn't look like an issue with his car. He may have just gotten a slow corner there. Just Stephen LaJoie tried to beat the 21 back to the gas. Here comes the 52 into the mix as well. No sponsors in that car, but that car still seems to be pretty fast here. These road courses seem to always even the odds, but Brad Teague just seems to be fast in general. Harvick underneath the bridge, the snap-on bridge. Throw a blanket over these leaders. The top three right there. But nobody able to really make a move. Or at least to get close enough to try and make a move. Randy LaJoie trying to... He needs to start focusing on exits on these, coming to these long straightaways. That might give him the advantage he needs. If he can drive into the corners pretty deep, but I don't know, Harvick just seems to have better exits. If LaJoie can get a good exit down out of this last corner here, he might get a great run down the front stretch and be able to use that to his advantage. He might need to just back up his entry. Harvick goes wide. Harvick missed the apex of the corner, but was able to get back to the gas fairly quickly, but Randy LaJoie with the advantage right now. Got a better corner. Is he gonna be able to do anything with that? No, not close enough. And now he misses the apex of the corner. Here comes Brad T. Reeling these two in. We got 3 long laps to go here. Harvick misses the apex once again, but was able to arc it back down. He's going to get a great run out of that corner. But Randy LaJoie hit his marks perfectly there. He's going to try to run that 21 car back down as well. He's going to be later on the brakes here. That 7. A little bit of a wiggle there. Might have wheel hopped it just a bit. And that's what Harvick needs if he wants to stay out in front. Randy LaJoie giving it his all. Harvick giving it his all. Brad T giving it his all. All 3 of these drivers right there trying to win here from Road America. And be the first winner in Money Car history at this track. Sorry. Out of the carousel once again. Randy LaJoie needs to have a good run through the kink. He wants to hurry up and make a move on that 21 car, but he's not getting there. I don't know what it is. Just you just can't seem to get close enough. Here comes the 21. Harvick out of Canada corner. Randy LaJoie a little wide through that left-hander. Now heading into the final corner. He's got Brad Teague all over him. Oh boy. 2 laps to go this time by. Teague and LaJoie, if they can get close enough to, like, I don't know, maybe bump draft a little bit or work together, they might be able to catch that 21 car. But I think it's all going to be just a huge battle for second at this point, because Brad Teague's trying to get up there and win this thing, possibly. Here comes the 7 to LaJoie. A great run through turn 1. Now down in the turn 2, or is that turn 3? I don't know. There's a weird turn at this track where they count it as a corner, but it's not really a corner. It's technically on the straight. I think that was turn 3. Brad Teague all over the rear end of that 7 car. Looks like Randy LaJoie used up all his stuff. And now here comes Brad Teague trying to pounce. Can Teague get there? Does he have enough time to get by the 7 and then try to run down Harvick? Or is it too little too late? We'll have to wait and see here. Randy LaJoie trying to fight back. Can he get back up to the back bumper of that 21 car? It just needs to rely on a mistake or something. But he's trying his best to get back up there. Jeff Burton back there as well. He hasn't let these leaders out of his sight. Just in case 2, or even if all of these guys get together, he'll be able to swoop in and steal a couple spots. Into the final corners once again. Canada corner right there. Randy LaJoie is catching him once again. Harvick misses the final turn. Completely overshoots. Here comes Randy LaJoie, side by side, down the front straightaway, up the hill as we take the white flag. And here comes Brad Teague with a run. These cars being side by side in front of him is going to be a huge advantage. He's going to get a huge draft wake down the front stretch heading into turn 1. Still side by side. Harvick tried to get the run through the corner. LaJoie trying to fight back on the inside. Side by side. Harvick clears the 7. Here comes Randy LaJoie driving it in deep. Can he get underneath the 21? Harvick trying to drive away. Still all Harvick's race here. Brad Teague completely messed up that 3rd corner, and he's got Jeff Burton on him. Heading into the Into turn 5, here comes Randy LaJoy. Can he make anything happen? No, he cannot. He's staying on him, though. Can he make it work? Heading into turn 6. Into the 90-degree left-hander. Now heading down into the carousel. Whoever gets a run out of this carousel, it might be their race. Randy LaJoy needs to hope to get a great exit here. And then needs to get a good exit into this quick right heading into the kink. And he might be all set. No, couldn't quite get anything out of that. Trying to use the draft to his advantage. He's going to have one last shot at it here. Can he drive it in deep? No, he cannot. He's going to have to try and dive bomb in the final corner. Here we go. Harvick up the hill. Left, right, left again. Back to the right. Final turn. Randy LaJoy slips up the hill for the final time. It's all Kevin Harvick. He sees the checkered flag waving. Kevin Harvick wins from Road America. And what a battle. In the final couple of laps, here comes Hermie Sadler to round out the top 5. How about that? Nice run for him there. There's Paul Menard, Stedman Marlin. Carl Edwards rounds out the top 10. The rest of the field coming across the start-finish line. What a battle. What a race. GG's to Kevin Harvick. That's going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Hope to see y'all next time. And until then, peace.